Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world.
You've seen too many horror movies.
Umberto Lenzi's Ghosthouse takes the creepy girl, creepy doll, creepy nursery rhyme approach to horror. Then, having gorily dispensed with the girl's parents, jumps ahead 20 years to ham radio enthusiast Paul, who hears what sounds like a murder on his set.
Somebody help me! Help!
With his girlfriend Martha, he takes the logical course of action.
We've got to find that radio. A crime could have been committed.
Now, I don't mean logical, do I? That would be calling the police. The moronic course of action.
It's depressing. There's something evil about the house.
They find the abandoned house where the signal is coming from and the owner of the set.
We're here on vacation. My camper's parked out in the yard. I'm here with my brother and his girlfriend. Our sister Tina's with us too. My name's Jim Dallin.
Who for some reason imparts his life story to the total strangers he found messing with his stuff.
It doesn't make any sense though.
This man sounds like the victim on the radio.
That was your voice, you can't deny that.
Meanwhile, Martha goes exploring and is horrified to find that someone left the laundry on. What does it all mean?
Something really horrible happened here once.
What an astonishingly spot-on guess.
I just feel like we're in some kind of danger and we've got to do something.
Leave?
We gotta get to the bottom of this.
Despite having just met, the two groups join to figure out the mystery of the place where they think they're in some kind of danger.
What do you think will happen?
Well, if I was a betting man, I'd say you'll split up for no reason.
Listen, you stay here. I'm going downstairs to take a look.
Not liking this guy's chances.
Who are you? What do you want?
Or is acting. And now, what Paul heard on the radio comes to pass in real life.
Somebody help me! Help!
How did their plan go wrong?
We got separated.
Yeah, that's what happened. You won't make that mistake again.
Don't worry, I'll stay with her. Come on, Mark, let's go.
You stay here with the girl whose brother just died. She's probably pretty stable.
Lock yourself inside the camper. Don't open the door for any reason.
Yeah, right. Now, in many ways, you can't go wrong with the creepy girl, creepy doll, creepy nursery rhyme approach. I don't know why these things are scary. They just are. But if you move outside the purely creepy, it's just when Muppets attack.
Nothing's gonna happen. This is getting boring.
The first half of the film is not great, but
I've got the feeling that the worst is yet to come.
under police order, yes, they finally called them, Paul and Martha leave, with the others to follow shortly.
We'll be gone in a couple of hours. All we have to do is pack up.
Back in Boston, Paul reads up on the supernatural.
I checked out this book while you were in the shower.
He creates a computer program to identify the words in the nursery rhyme.
Okay, but the simple fact that the computer doesn't know proves that I'm right.
But this obsession tells on his relationship, and
Would you climb off your high horse? You know something? I've had enough. Goodbye.
meanwhile, all the stuff that's happened to Paul and Martha, not to mention an ongoing police investigation,
Well, I've done the autopsy.
occurs in less than 2 hours. Presumably a lot less, because Paul and Martha have time to get back together in some unspecified fashion and go on another investigatory road trip. And okay, engine trouble has delayed them, but the bottom line is the Paul, Martha and police stuff is written as if it takes weeks, but because of these guys, we know it all happens in one day.
I'm just afraid they're still at that damned house. And if they are, they're in real danger. They've got to get out of there right away.
The reason for this is that the story needs them to stay at the house because obviously other people are going to die. but there's no earthly reason for them to stay. The police would have cordoned off the house, and the girl whose brother died should probably be in counselling. But instead, she falls foul of the guillotine in the playroom, because by this point the movie has given up on believable ways of killing people.
That's all nonsense.
There's a lot wrong here.
It's all just one big horrible mess.
This guy is stabbed with a pitchfork.
It's all right, I'll be okay.
And he will. Never mentions it, and it never impairs his movement in any way. In the initial murders, we see this mummified hand, which shows up again later. No idea who it belongs to. For all this, there might be enough creep to get by, were it not for the people it's happening to.
But it did happen.
The biggest problem is that the characters fail to convince us human beings.
That was Jim! Incredible, just like the other night.
It's not just the acting.
The hell was that?
It's not helping, but it's not just the acting. It's the dialogue.
Something really weird happened last night.
The absent chemistry.
Keep yourself hot, too.
And the fact that everything they do feels like a story requirement rather than a decision that an actual person would make.
He's still in here. I just know it.
In many ways, the doll is the best realised character. Thanks for watching. To hear us talk more about a film with so much wrong with it, join the Dark Cult on Patreon. What are cinema's best and worst scary toys? Let us know in the comments below.
I just want to get out of here.